Live sound engineers and electronic musicians love to use analog processing as part of their live performances. Digital consoles these days pack a lot of DSP processing, but sometimes you might find that a few key analog devices glue your live mix together or offer tone shaping that can't be achieved in the box. I'm Chad Lorridge, Product Manager at Musicmax Distribution, and today I want to show you how you can use WesAudio's digitally controlled analog devices in standalone mode to store and quickly change settings with simple scene changes on your digital console. Let's dive in. WesAudio is the manufacturer of some really cutting-edge digitally controlled analog devices like the Dione Stereo VCA compressor, the Mimus FET compressor, the Prometheus Passive EQ, and the Hyperion Stereo Parametric EQ. Each of these devices can be controlled via USB with a digital plug-in GUI. These plugins can, of course, be loaded up in your DAW, but you'll also find a standalone interface in WesAudio's GCon application manager. And using MIDI, we can send program changes from our digital console to quickly switch between scenes. This is a game changer for using analog outboard processing in a live scenario. You get the benefits of analog processing with the flexibility of digital recall. Here's how to get it set up. I have a compact system here with a Midas M32 console and a rack of WesAudio devices in a Titan chassis. The Titan chassis allows us to connect a single USB cable to our MacBook laptop for digital control, or I could use multiple USB cables into a hub if I were using a different chassis. I have a small USB MIDI interface connected to our computer, which lets us transmit MIDI changes from the console's MIDI out port. Each console handles MIDI a little differently, but on the Midas I've made sure to enable the MIDI control interface and set the MIDI transfer to transmit program changes. I then set up a couple cues which pushes out a single and unique program change message each time the cues are recalled. On the computer side, I first set up the audio MIDI setup to receive MIDI information from the console. Finally, we'll head over to the Manage icon in GCon. This is where we'll see all the connected WesAudio devices populate with their plug-in GUIs. Each collection of devices can be saved as a workspace. You can think of these workspaces as the different recall sets for your WesAudio devices. You might have a new workspace for each song or set of songs. To switch between workspaces with MIDI, we'll go to the MIDI Global Config menu. Here we simply hit Add, choose which workspace we'd like to recall, then choose the MIDI channel and program change we'd like to use. While we're here, we'll add any other workspaces that we want to use and choose a unique program change number. Back at the console, we'll set up the MIDI channel and program changes to match the same numbers in the GCon app, and we're set to go. Simply loading the cues automatically switches the workspaces on the GCon app and sends the appropriate settings to the hardware. Using these great WesAudio devices in a live sound setting can really enhance your mix. And the ability to digitally recall the settings quickly and easily through MIDI in standalone mode makes their integration an absolute game changer. If you have any questions about using WesAudio devices in your live setup, or about the great range of products by WesAudio, please get in touch with your WesAudio dealer. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.